Coscarella, the CEO of Taat Lifestyle and Wellness, shortly. Just watching some BNN Bloomberg and getting ready for my interview, and wanted to talk about a couple things. Bitcoin. El Salvador just made Bitcoin legal tender, and Bitcoin is responding. Bitcoin's been up over 10% today. Huge, huge, huge move for Bitcoin. Not really surprised. Bitcoin's digital gold, and everybody should be aware of Bitcoin. If you are not aware of Bitcoin and you don't realize that we're going into a digital world, then you could miss out on the greatest investment opportunity of your life. In my opinion, Bitcoin is the future of, as we see, El Salvador is proving it. Bitcoin is the future of transactions. And now everyone in El Salvador is going to be forced to, every merchant in El Salvador is going to be forced to accept Bitcoin. So that is the beginning of what I think is going to be many, many countries to follow. And all blockchain stocks are following. All blockchain stocks are following suit. Bitcoin ETFs had big days today. So this is really good news for Bitcoin, really good news for blockchain. I'm going to be meeting with Taat Lifestyle and Wellness, Taat Global Alternatives, Seti Coscarella. Hey, Amjad, how you doing? I'm going to be meeting with Seti in a couple hours. I'm going to be interviewing him. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Love to know what you guys think I should be asking Seti. If you guys have any questions for Taat, now's the time to let me know what you think. Ali says, how do you feel about Donald Trump calling Bitcoin a scam? I also heard that Donald Trump said that Bitcoin is going to be competing with the dollar. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. He has his opinion. He can say whatever he wants. You guys ever seen this? Check that out. Jerry Rice signed San Francisco. You guys check this out. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal signed jersey. Here's another Kittle from San Francisco signed jersey. We're watching some BNN on the 75-incher right now. So, downtown Vancouver. And about to meet with Seti Coscarella, the CEO of Taat. If you guys have any questions, please let me know what you guys think. What happens when countries come out with their own digital currency, Rich, and ban Bitcoin like what China did? Hey, there's going to be countries doing that. There's going to be countries using it. At the end of the day, Bitcoin is the greatest investment opportunity of our lifetimes. You guys have to realize with Bitcoin, it's got a tight float. The rich system's all about tight float stocks. Bitcoin's got the tightest float of them all. 18 million Bitcoin in circulation for a very, very, very rich world of people. It's simple math, folks. As mass adoption happens and everybody in the world starts using Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin is going to go higher because there's only 18 million Bitcoin in circulation. Simple mathematics. Bitcoin is going to go higher over time. Yeah, there's going to be volatility along the way. There's going to be dips. There's going to be rips. But I plan to capitalize every step of the way. I do own Bitcoin. I do own Ethereum. I do own 2 Bitcoin ETFs. I own Ripple. I own Doge. And I'm going to continue to accumulate on dips. Going to be interviewing Seti Coscarella, the CEO of Taat, pretty soon. If you guys have any questions for me, please let me know. I'd love to know what you guys think I should be asking Seti Coscarella, the CEO of Taat. Interesting day in the markets today. A lot of companies, especially small caps, starting to come back, which is exciting. Nice to see cryptos coming back, which is exciting. And the markets are choppy, right? Markets are choppy right now. Markets kind of trading sideways. So you're seeing some stocks coming up from the bottom. Some stocks are still very close to the top. But one thing is for sure is that the markets are going to go higher over time. They always do. And I'm a buyer in a market that is in capitulation. So the world is opening up. More and more people are being vaccinated in Canada and the United States. And as the world opens up, I believe that that's going to be a catalyst for the markets. I do have Doge. I do have Doge. Yeah, Q1 is here. Q2 comes next, Tat. What's up with the crossmark cooperation with Tat? Time of beginning. I'm a Tat fan. Hey, Robert. When will Tat go on the NASDAQ? It's good questions. I'll do my best to ask these questions. What does Q1 be released for Tat? Okay. Good questions. You guys have any other questions? Please put it in the chat so I know exactly what I should be asking Seti Coscarella, the CEO of Tat. Right now, just watching some BNM Bloomberg, looking at all the winners and losers of the day. Pretty mixed day in the markets. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing? It's Tat time, still a baby company. Yeah, of course. Tat's just a baby. Hey guys, we just launched our website, richpicksdaily.com. HP says, I'm Rich's #1 fan. Hey, respect. We just launched our website. We're really growing. We've got a free membership now where you guys can become a member of Rich TV Live for free and set up a profile, share ideas. We're creating chat rooms on specific picks, stocks and cryptocurrencies, where members can go in, chat with each other. We've got even a PayPal section where you can tip each other for trade ideas. And we're literally just getting started with the website, Rich Picks Daily. Love for you guys to join. If you guys want to be a VIP member and see what's going on behind the scenes with Rich TV Live, you could be a VIP member. Just go to richpicksdaily.com, join our community. We got a free membership. We've got a VIP membership. And man, we are exploding here at Rich TV Live. Everybody wants to get onto Rich TV Live. Amjad says, I learned a lot from Rich. Thanks for everything. Hey, my pleasure, Amjad. And that's what we do best, right? We teach people, we educate people, and we help people grow, and we help people learn how to win in the markets. So we're just getting started. In my opinion, I'm just getting started. You know, Rich TV Live has been doing this for 4 years now. And, you know, I look at some of the titans in the finance field, and I look at where they are, and I look at where we are, and I know where we're going, and we're just getting started. Bitcoin explosion. Bitcoin up 10% on the day. That's a pretty big explosion for Bitcoin. 10% in a day. What other asset went up 10% today? Did any other assets go up 10% today? Amjad says, what do you think about BITF? Are they supposed to go to the NASDAQ? That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I think all blockchain stocks are going to go up and down based on what happens in Bitcoin and what happens in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin goes up, expect them to go up. Bitcoin goes down, expect them to go down. They'll go up and down based on what Bitcoin does. I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys like the video, please smash the like button. It allows the video to go more viral so more people can see the video. Comment down below. Share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you're live. I'm just going live off my phone. I'm going to be doing an interview with Seti Coscarella, the CEO of Tat Lifestyle and Wellness, now Tat Global Alternatives. So used to saying Tat Lifestyle and Wellness. Tat Global Alternatives. And man, Tat's been a great story, guys. It's been a year now that we've been with Tat, and we started with Tat in June of 2020. So this has been a really good story with Tat. They started at 41 cents. Now they're obviously trading over $3. So they're trading close to a 10 bagger. Obviously, they've been over $5 and they've been a 10 bagger for our community already. So congratulations to members on Tat. Some of you I know are holding Tat and holding long. And I know you've done already really well with Tat, and a lot of you are up. And I think that's great. If you guys have any questions for Seti Coscarella, please let me know. I will be interviewing Seti in a couple hours. The video will be pre-recorded. It won't be live. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll do my best to ask Seti those questions. Well, I can say that right from the very beginning. I'm just looking to do an update with Seti. I don't have any big news that I believe he'll be breaking on the show. He may. I have no idea. This is just something that we do every once in a while. So pretty excited to see Seti face to face and find out what's going on with Tat. Hopefully, good things are coming and more big things are coming with Tat. And I'm pretty excited about the future for Tat. And it's been an amazing year for Tat. To think a year ago, we were sitting down with Tat and we were talking about the future of Tat. And a year later, here we are with Tat. So it's it's a pretty amazing story with Tat. It's been a pretty amazing story with Tat. You know, you go from an idea to a product that's now on shelves. Now in America, I know that they're going to be expanding hopefully all over the world. So they're talking about Canada and the UK, Ireland. So it's pretty exciting to see this company evolve and expand and to think where it could go and where it will be in the future is a little bit mind-boggling, actually. So pretty excited about that. And I'm excited that investors have done well, but I also believe that Tat's just in the first inning. So I think that the upside for Tat is tremendous, and I think that we are just seeing the first inning of what we could potentially see for Tat. And to think when they've gone from 41 cents to $3 and we're just in the beginning, where could they be in 5 or 10 years? That's what I think about when I think about Tat, is where are they going to be in 5 or 10 years? And I'm excited. I'm excited to see where they're going to be. And the U.S. also putting a focus on reducing the nicotine levels in cigarettes, I think is really benefiting Tat. The timing for Tat to go to market couldn't be better. And I'm just excited to see what's going to happen next. And yes, there are areas where COVID has taken over and caused. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to expect revenue numbers. Every time I've asked about revenue and I've asked about the numbers, they've always been very careful with what they say. And obviously they don't want to over promote and under deliver, which I think is smart. So I think that remains to be seen. So we'll see if I don't think they'll be saying anything in an interview that is not in a press release. So I think if we are expecting to hear about revenues, you would have to hear that first in the press release. Paul is making it easy for small businesses and individuals to buy insurance. For the Paul, it takes less than 5 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'll do my best to ask those questions to Seti. I always appreciate the community give me their feedback. It really helps, so I know exactly what to talk about, and it's a very exciting time for investors. I think this is kind of like a golden era for investors, because not only can you invest in all the new technology that's happening all over the world, disruptive technology that's happening like electric vehicles, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the world is changing because of COVID, and more people are at home, and more people are trading, and more people are trading stocks, and more people are trading cryptocurrencies. So there's more ways to make money now than ever before from home. And I think this is just the beginning of a wave of people over the next 5 to 10 years that are just going to be trading stocks and cryptocurrencies from home. And we intend to be in the forefront of that every step of the way. And that's why I invest in stocks and cryptocurrencies. So, and if you're learning about stocks and cryptocurrencies, or you want to learn about stocks and cryptocurrencies, join our trading community. Go to richpicksdaily.com, and you too can learn how to trade stocks and cryptocurrencies absolutely free. And if you want to learn how to be an advanced trader in stocks and cryptocurrencies, set up accounts, trade, you can become a VIP member of richpicksdaily.com, and you too can learn how to trade, and you can learn how to become a winning, profitable trader. And I've seen my own evolution as a trader. And over the last couple of years, I remember a couple of years ago, I was all in. I was all in on cannabis, and there was a time that I was all in on cryptocurrencies. Now we have a very different approach to trading. Right now, my portfolio is about 85% large cap, big boards, dividend stocks, 15% small caps, and I would say 6% crypto. So, and I was actually just watching Kevin O'Leary today, and he's got 3% of his portfolio right now in crypto, which I thought was actually pretty high for Kevin O'Leary. And Kevin O'Leary is actually talking about growing from 3% to 5%. So if Mr. Wonderful, a very successful man himself, Kevin O'Leary is 3% crypto and is going to go to 5% crypto, I'm about 6% crypto, then ask yourself what proportion of your portfolio is crypto and what portion of your portfolio is small caps versus large caps. I've in the past been 100% small caps. I've also been 100% large caps. Now I'm going more towards large caps and dividend stocks and small portion in cryptocurrencies and small caps. And that's strategic because I feel like that's a defensive strategy. And in a market that's very choppy, very volatile, where we are right now, I think a very defensive strategy is good. And when the market becomes more predictable and we get back into a very bull market, then I might be a little bit more aggressive in my approach. But right now, I think it's important to have a very defensive strategy in a market that's very volatile. And we've seen gold come down from all-time highs. We've seen the stock market come down from all-time highs. We've seen Bitcoin come down from all-time highs. So nothing is trading right now at all-time highs, which makes the market very, very choppy. So as a trader, I see a lot of people are investing in Canadian banks. And what that shows me is that money is going into value and safety. Smart money is going into value and safety, especially in Canada. If you look at all the Canadian banks, I don't know if you guys have noticed, they've been going up. Why? That's because the Canadian investment community is very conservative. And right now, the Canadian whales, the whales in Canada, the high net worth investors, they're investing in Canadian banks because Canadian banks pay dividends, good dividends, typically 3 to 4% on average. The Canadian banks are paying in dividends. So what you're finding is Canadian investors right now are investing in CIBC, Bank of Montreal, Bank of Nova Scotia, TD Bank, RBC. That's where Canadian money is going. It's going into Canadian banks. And that's because there's a lot of volatility in the markets. And for a while there, a lot of money was going into cryptocurrencies because cryptocurrencies were on fire and everybody was chasing the fire. And recently before that, people were chasing AMC and GameStop. Previous before that, people were chasing Tesla. Previous before that, people were chasing electric vehicle stocks and gold stocks and tech stocks, Apple. So the market's going in cycles. And as an investor, you have to realize the cycles that are happening and take advantage of the momentum as it presents itself. Sandra asks, when will a rollout happen nearby states to Ohio? It's a good question. I'll ask. I know that they're, last time I spoke with them, they were working on that. So hopefully we hear some good news regarding rolling out to other states. But I think that Taat is trying to do a slow and steady approach. I don't think that the plan is to just explode everywhere overnight. I think it's a slow and steady approach, an organized approach, an effective approach, and I think that that's the smart way to do it. Hey Romeo, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, well, I mean, it's all about due diligence. It's all about research. Jacob says, check out NWBO, Northwest Biotherapeutics. You should do a video on them. Hey, thank you for the pick. I might take a look at them. I appreciate it. NWBO. I'm not familiar with them. It doesn't ring a bell to me, but I'll definitely take a look. Yes. Yes. We do a lot of sponsored videos. I appreciate that. Thank you. If you guys have any questions about Taat lifestyle, Taat global alternatives, please put it in the chat. I'm going to be meeting with Seti Coscarella, the CEO of Taat, pretty soon. That's why I'm streaming right off my phone right now, and I'm getting ready for the interview, and I'd love to know your feedback and love to know what you guys think. Is there any questions, anything on your mind, anything you're thinking about Taat that you'd like to know? And I'll do my best to ask those questions when I interview Seti Coscarella, which I will be doing in a couple hours. In the meantime, markets are going through a capitulation phase. Very choppy markets. Bitcoin up 10% today. Huge move for Bitcoin. Every time Bitcoin dips and people say it's the end and they run for the hills, Bitcoin jumps up, which to me proves that we are getting massive institutional investment finally now coming into Bitcoin, coming into cryptocurrencies, coming into the blockchain. And to me, that is for Bitcoin and for cryptocurrencies. We're starting to see more institutional investment pouring into cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin than ever before. And to me, that's mass adoption. And what you're seeing is they're buying the dips. I started watching you when you first covered CLIS, and I lost. And not much later, I held, and it went 10x. And now I'm a long holder for HP. Yeah, Hello Pal. Hello Pal actually had a dip today under $1. Hello Pal's been another 10x, actually. Speaking of 10x's. HP, which we brought to you guys first as well. Hello Pal, HP. They've been another 10x, and they dipped under $1 today. A lot of members were wondering what happened with Hello Pal, and some of our members actually bought the dip, and then they bounced back over $1. So now I know they're trading, I believe they're trading over $1 still, and I'm actually looking for an entry in Hello Pal myself. I never actually got into Hello Pal. I missed that rocket. So I was actually looking at it today when it was under $1, and the dollar mark is a very interesting place. Like once you get under $1, it's very difficult to get back up. So I was watching them very closely to see if they're going to get back up, and I'm going to be watching them closely to see, are they going to go down under the $1 and how low if they do get under $1, or will they be able to rebound and get back over that $1 range? That's going to be a very important zone for them. It'll be a very, very important zone for them. I've been trading since 2006. So I've been trading for, 15 years. Yeah, 15 years. I've been trading cryptocurrencies since 2017. So I've been doing cryptocurrencies for 4 years. And I've been doing stocks for 15 years. And now we've got our own trading community. You guys can just go to richpigsdaily.com, join the trading community. We've got a VIP membership for VIP members. And we've got a free membership for free members that want to access news, stocks, cryptocurrencies, group chats, a social community for members to talk about stocks, cryptocurrencies, free chat, free community with a VIP membership area with perks for VIP members. And we're just getting started. We're really excited. We'd love to have you guys join and become a part of the community. And I have members from all over the world that are part of our community, that are part of us on social media. in one capacity or another. So I thought, why don't we have one place, Rich Picks Daily, where everyone can go, share ideas, share picks, share trade ideas in real time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, talking stocks, talking crypto, in groups, and it's coming together. It's coming together little by little, and we're excited about where we're going. And Taat has been a great winner for our community, and I'm excited about interviewing Seti Coscarella, the CEO of Taat. In a couple hours, we'll be sitting down with Seti, and I'm excited about Bitcoin having a big day today. And I'm excited about the markets. I think the markets are in a capitulation phase, and I feel like the next bull market is going to be epic for both stocks and cryptocurrencies. And I'm positioning myself accordingly. I'm getting ready for that. The question is, are you getting ready for the next bull market in stocks and cryptocurrencies? I'm scaling in right now. I'm a buyer in these markets, and I'm going to be a buyer of all the best assets in the world. And what we like to do here at Rich TV Live is identify undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed opportunities before they explode, and obviously invest in the best companies so that we protect our wealth. Colin says, please ask him if the deal with Mayweather was what he expected. Was he happy with the exposure? Hey, thank you, Colin. That's a good question. DRN says, is Seti dropping some big news soon? I'm going to do my best to ask. Kyle says, hey, Rich, love the VIP community. Good to see you. I'm currently sitting 12% in crypto, and it's great. Hey, 12%. I'm about 6% in crypto, but I do own the Bitcoin ETFs, which is about 8% of my stock portfolio. So I've got about 8% in my stock portfolio in Bitcoin ETFs. I've got about 6% in actual crypto. I'm about 15% small caps and about 80% large caps. Copper at 452, silver at 27.90, gold right now at 18.91. Futures were down just slightly today. Dow futures down 117 points. Nasdaq was actually up slightly today. So just actually watching BNM Bloomberg right now and just getting an update on what's going on. Wow, you've been holding 6 Bitcoin since $150. Good for you. The Taat interview is at 4 p.m. Pacific. 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's not going to be live. It'll be pre-recorded. So I wanted to know what questions you guys have so I can ask Seti on the fly, because we'll be interviewing Seti pretty soon, and I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty choppy day in the market, lots of ups and downs along the way, but what you saw really strong today was Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies having a big bounce back day, and blockchain stocks, the Bitcoin ETFs, Mara, Riot having big days today. WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, had a big day today. Oh, AEMD, a company that we covered actually first, had a monster day today, up almost, at one point they're up over 400%. I know UPI had a strong day today. I know VEGN had a strong day today. So a lot of the companies that we've been covering, we've been talking about long-term and short-term having strong days today. So it's good to see. And obviously Bitcoin having a big day today, currently trading right now up 10% on the day. So that's really a massive day for Bitcoin. I mean, we're talking about an asset class that just moved 10% in a day. There is no other asset class moving 10% in a day. We don't see oil moving up 10% today. We don't see gold. We don't see the dollars or any currencies moving up 10% in a day. The only asset that moved up 10% today was Bitcoin. And that's why Bitcoin to me is the most exciting, electrifying asset of our generation. And why I'm investing in the Bitcoin ETFs. I'm buying Bitcoin, I'm buying Ethereum, Ripple, Doge, and I'm going to continue to add more. What do you mean by it not being live and pre-recorded? As it, we won't be able to watch the interview at 4? No, we won't be able to watch it at 4. I'm going to be doing the interview at 4 at a location. We're meeting in a location. We're going to do it, pre-record it, edit it, and then we'll put it out. I don't know exactly when we'll put it out. That depends on when Taat wants us to put it out. But I'm excited to meet with Seti face to face and just see what's going on and get a feel for what's going on with Taat. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's a small screen here on my phone. I'm just, this is just off the cuff. Just decided to go live off my phone. Haven't done this in a while. So, been super busy. You guys can see what we've been working on. You can go to richpicksdaily.com and just see what we're working on, guys. We're super busy, and we're excited about where we're going. And thank you guys for your support. It means a lot. DRN says, gotcha, you've been following POTA. It's up 25% today. Yeah, I actually interviewed POTA. Stay tuned to my interview with POTA. I've been watching them, and yeah, I did see that they were up 25% today. Hey guys, if you smash the like button, I really appreciate it. It allows the video to go more viral so more people can know that we are live. If you like the video, if you have something you want to say, you can comment on the video. I appreciate the likes, guys. You can comment on the video if you have something you want to comment on. If you have a question for me that you want me to bring up to Seti Coscarella, I'm about to interview, please let me know, and I'll do my best to ask those questions to Seti. I've got my head filled with a bunch of questions so far, and if you guys have any more, please just drop the question. I'll do my best to ask Seti that question.
Investment banker for 2 decades, and back in 2016, 2017, I got fascinated with blockchain technology. That led me at the time to be a co-founder of a very large crypto miner called Taat. I took my experiences there.
Everywhere I look, like I'm watching BNN Bloomberg right now, and everywhere I look, people are talking about blockchain, cryptocurrencies, blockchain, cryptocurrencies. Like this is the future. Of this report that yeah, I'll ask about new states for sure. I'll ask about new states, new countries. I mean, a year ago, almost to the day, I was sitting down learning about Taat. And a year later, they're in the United States. They're expanding into Europe, Canada, and all across the United States through their website where you can now make orders. So they've come a really long way in 1 year.
An intolerable level. That is how cybersecurity firm FireEye describes the volume of ransomware attacks.
Wow. Look at this. Cybersecurity, guys. Cybersecurity nerds. Brought you guys nerds. Telling you, nerds is going to be big. Cybersecurity is becoming a major... They use the word intolerable. Cybersecurity is becoming intolerable. Intolerable.
For the online card and payment processing company, Marqeta, the company's shares jumping as high as 21% on the first day of trading. We'll hear from the CEO as the
Marqeta's splashy debut.
All those conversations
so,
big news out of GameStop.
Payment processing companies going public, going up huge on their first day.
Leadership team and has details on an SEC probe.
Like this news is non-stop. Payment processing, technology, cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology. Bitcoin is changing the world because it's giving people the ability to do transactions in real time without bank and government intervention. It's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Everybody's going in that direction. Banks are going in that direction, and you're going to see so many companies are moving in that direction because that is the future. And Bitcoin is, in my opinion, the greatest asset in the world because I can transfer it. I can send it to anyone, anywhere in the world. You don't even need to have a bank account. I can send you Bitcoin. You can send me Bitcoin. I can send you Bitcoin in real time. It's an amazing asset, and it's created an entire market for us to generate income and generate wealth with cryptocurrencies that we can trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it's literally changed the world. We can literally make money now while we sleep because of cryptocurrencies. And it's just the beginning. And we get a chance to be a part of it in the beginning. So it's pretty exciting. And it's the exact same thing with Taat. We got a chance to be there in the beginning to tell their story. We watched some of the members from Floyd Mayweather's team wearing Taat hats this weekend in the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul boxing match. So we know that Taat is willing to go outside the box to build their brand and to gain exposure. What are they going to do next? That's what I want to try to figure out. Seti's obviously not going to give me too much information, but I'm going to do my best to find out as much as I can. And if you guys have any questions about anything, please let me know, and I'll do my best to ask those questions when I meet with Seti, who I'll be meeting with pretty soon. I'll be meeting Seti pretty soon. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And if you guys have any questions or comments about the market today, please let me know. If you have any questions or comments about Bitcoin, please let me know. Obviously, big day for Bitcoin, up 10%. Everybody wants to trash Bitcoin when it's down. And then when it's up, people say, oh, well, it's only up because it was down yesterday. Well, it's up 10%. Does everyone forget that Bitcoin last year at this time was at $8,000? At this time last year, Bitcoin was at like $8,000 to the day. Everybody forgets. And now we're trading at 36,000 and we're supposed to act like that's not a big deal. It is a big deal. It's a massive deal. And the reality is, this is just the beginning for Bitcoin, because what we're seeing is mass adoption. We're watching mass adoption right before our eyes. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin last year, I think during the crash of COVID, I think hit $3,000 or $4,000. But to the day, last year at this time, Bitcoin was at 8,000. Here we are today at 36,000, 800% higher. 8 times 8 is 36. 800% higher than where it was last year. And it goes up 10% in a day, and people say it's no big deal. I think it's a very big deal. El Salvador making Bitcoin legal tender, to me, is a huge deal. I think it's huge news, and I think it's transformational news for Bitcoin. Because it's the first country that has now said, hey, you know what? We like your technology so much, we're now going to make it legal tender in our country, so you can now use Bitcoin anywhere in El Salvador. You can use Bitcoin as currency, just like the dollar in El Salvador. That is huge for Bitcoin transactions. They've also already said that if you want to move to El Salvador, you can become a citizen if you invest 3 Bitcoin into the economy. That's huge. So that means people are going to be moving to El Salvador to mine Bitcoin, trade Bitcoin, talk about Bitcoin. It's huge for Bitcoin. And that's why you see Bitcoin up 10% today. So that's one country. What happens if 10 countries decide that they want to accept Bitcoin and make it legal tender? Will Bitcoin go up 100%? Because it just went up 10% because of one country. So if 10 countries accept Bitcoin, will Bitcoin go up 100%? If 100 countries accept Bitcoin, will Bitcoin go up 10,000%? Or 1,000%? These are questions I'm thinking about.
It's a safe harbor for these criminal actors. I think that
Kyle says, Rich, I remember when you told us about GBTC, and I remember buying once Bitcoin hit that $4,000 mark, then making thousands Good times.
Really, a
Good
lot
job,
of
Kyle.
Russian.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
So,
Have you seen BlockFi's BTC credit card? No, I haven't. But everybody's coming out with a BTC credit card. This is what I'm trying to say. Everybody soon is going to be using Bitcoin as legal tender. It's just a matter of time. It's not even a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So the sooner you get into crypto and you start learning crypto and you're asking, well, where do I go to learn crypto? Go to richpigsdaily.com, become a member, a VIP member, and we will teach you where to go and set up crypto accounts and learn how to buy and sell crypto. That's what we do. We teach you how to learn how to buy stocks, how to buy low, how to sell high, how to invest in dividend stocks. We give you alerts all day long, pre-market, during the market, after market, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've got a chat going on. We've got a room of traders sharing ideas all day, every day. All day, every day. And we're just getting started. And cryptocurrencies are just getting started. And when it comes to interviewing CEOs, I'm pretty sure we interview more CEOs than anyone else in the world. Small cap companies that are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed, we help them get exposure. We put them on the map. We put Taat on the map. And Taat has been a huge success. And I'm not taking the credit for that. But I'm happy that when Taat decided to go to the market, we sat down with them and we decided that we would tell their story. And they decided they wanted Rich TV Live to tell their story. And a year later, we're meeting with Seti today so that Seti can tell his story. And I'm excited that we've got more. We got more coming. We got more deals coming. We got more IPOs coming. We got more new deals coming. We got more disruptive companies coming. Who's going to be the next Taat? And there's literally a lineup of companies lining up to get on the show, to get in front of you, the people, the community. It's you, the people, that make Rich TV Live so great. It's the community, it's the people all over the world that are watching that make Rich TV Live such a powerful force. And I'll be honest with you, we're just getting started. We're just getting started, and I'm really excited to see what Taat is going to have to say today. And I honestly don't know if there's anything new or any breaking news that Taat has to offer. I don't know. But I promise you this, I'm going to do everything I can to get as much information from Seti as possible. I promise you that. That's what I can promise you. But there's going to be some things that I know you guys want me to find out that Seti's not going to be able to tell us. So just be aware of that and be prepared for that.
Now due from 10,000 miles away in safe harbors. So the bottom line, all conflict, whether geopolitical or armed, will have a cyber component.
Guys, any questions for myself when I meet with Seti? I'll be meeting with Seti from Taat shortly.
All right.
Hey, how you doing?
CEO of FireEye, thanks so much.
How you doing, Masay?
Appreciate it. Coming up, Massachusetts.
If you guys have a question for me for Seti Coscarella, please put it in the chat. You want to talk about crypto or Bitcoin's big day, put it in the chat. You want to talk about the stock market, any specific picks, put it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to say goodbye pretty soon here. Just had some stuff I want to talk about, get it off my chest. Been really, really busy. You guys can see that. I mean, new interview after new interview, multiple interviews almost every day now on Rich TV Live. Cryptocurrencies, blockchain, technology companies that we're featuring on Rich TV Live. So we're bringing new information constantly, and we're going to continue to. Any updates on when they're going to start mass production of the new blend that Joe has been working on? Okay, I'll do my best to ask. Little late in the works with wrapping the Hummer with Taat advertising. Kind of exciting. Wow. You're going to wrap your Hummer with Taat advertising. I love it. Wow. Are you going to be selling Taat products? Are you working with Taat? That's wild. Oh, my man. Yes. Yes. Nice. Oh, just a fan. Okay. I thought you were going to be working with them because Taat has said if you want to work with them, reach out to them anywhere in the world and they can try to find a way to make you a distributor. So if you're going to have Taat advertising on your car,
But remember,
maybe you can sell their cigarettes. Get a hold of them. Anything's possible.
when we get outside,
Anything is possible.
we don't have to be young to play. Playing keeps us young. It tests us. It connects us. It takes us on adventures. And it keeps us.
You looking forward to the interview? Yeah, me too. I honestly don't even know what we're going to talk about yet. I'm sure I'm going to ask him all these questions. And outside of that, I don't know if there's any big breaking news that they have or anything like that. But I'm excited to see Seti. And I'm always excited to see Seti. He's always one of my favorite interviews. And Taat's one of my favorite companies. So it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, please let me know what the questions are. I'll do my best to ask Seti when I see him shortly. Was Seti reaching out to you or you to him? Well, Seti's the CEO of Taat. And Taat has Seti doing all kinds of work all the time. He's flying all over the place. So when Seti comes and flies into Vancouver, one of the things they do is they typically will contact me to do an interview. Has Seti ever disclosed news to you before a news drop? Seems like they always have huge news before talking to you. No, they would never do that. Like, Taat will only disclose information to us that they can disclose publicly. So there won't be any breaking news or any insider news that we will be able to break or we're going to hear before it goes public. Seti will only talk about whatever's public on Rich TV Live. And Rich TV Live will only get information here that is public. No company is going to come and say something that isn't public knowledge on our show. They wouldn't do that. That would put them in jeopardy. So everything that we do is done properly and professionally. So you're going to hear on our show what they would be putting in a press release.
Well, right now, I think what we need.
And you'll see that a company will only put in a press release what they can prove. If a company puts out a press release and they can't justify what's in the press release, that can cause a lot of problems for them. Yes, I'll be meeting with Seti from Taat pretty soon. Just wanted to go live and see if there's any questions anybody had that I can ask Seti. Still waiting on the merch to be released. Yeah, we're working on. I'm actually meeting with our merch guy today. I'm going to be getting a couple suits myself, and I'm going to be getting some fitted suits. And we're going to be creating some fitted suits for our community. So stay tuned. We're going to be able to have members get fitted suits. Pretty exciting. And you'll be able to get like your own name on your suits, or you can have Rich TV Live on the suits. You can have whatever you want on the suits. Pretty wild. We're going to have fitted custom suits that we're going to be able to sell right on our website. We're working with a guy that's going to be able to do that. Not just suits, but hats, t-shirts, hoodies, everything. We're going to have it all. We're working on that as well.
Lots of talk about it. Still kind of unclear to me of if something like
you guys want to see one of them?
What the goal would be. What do you think about the idea of, say, a central bank digital currency, and what do you think the purpose would be if the U.S. were to at some point launch one?
You know, that's one of the things that came up in this hearing multiple times today.
Check this out.
It's that.
So this is my suit, right?
How digital currency would work. Instead of the United States government printing dollar bills or minting coins, it would, for example, pay a social security check by just putting digital money in your.
Got my name on my suit. Rich D'Souza. I got my name in my suits. So if you guys want custom suits, custom fitted suits like this, and you can put anything you want, you can put your name in your suit. I got my name in my suit, right? I could put Rich TV Live in there. I could put Rich Picks, whatever I want. You can get cufflinks with your initials on it. I have cufflinks with my initials on it, shirts with my initials on it. So everything's custom. So we're going to have custom fitted suits on our site as well. Pretty excited about that. You guys want to see the views here? So yeah, custom suits. We're gonna have Rich TV Live hats, t-shirts, hoodies, you name it. We're gonna get into it. Expert Trading says, I've been taking advantage of the Bitcoin dip and throwing everything I own at it. Wow. You're going big, eh? Go big or go home. Expert Trading. I like it. Hey, man. It's the future. It's not necessarily a bad idea. Rain Band says, bought Matic, Chainlink, and Cardano all in. Wow. All right. My number one holding right now is Ethereum. Masay says, awesome, man. Nice. Would look great jumping out of the Taat Hummer. Yeah, man. That would look sick. Yeah, I'm down with that for sure. Absolutely. They're talking about Bitcoin on BNN Bloomberg right now. Look at that. Bitcoin's trading right around 36,480 right now. When are you having your IPO? My IPO? Oh man, right now we just launched the website. Guys, everyone go to richpigsdaily.com. Everybody go to richpigsdaily.com and join, be a free member, become a VIP member if you like, and upgrade and get more perks and get more access to me and get access to our trading club. And love to have you guys be a part of it. And we've got a growing website with members from all over the world, and we'd love to have you guys be a part of it. Ramdad says, I think BTC will start its move to 100K. I think so too. I think so too. Precious BTC says, it's legal tender now. I know. How crazy is that? We are in a golden era for investing. Hey, Alex, how you doing? We're in a golden era for investing, and I feel like this is the best time for investors to invest. If there was ever a good time to invest, it's right now, folks. Right now is the best time ever to invest. We got electric vehicles, we got plant-based foods, we got cannabis, we got psychedelics, we got cybersecurity, we got data, we got plant-based foods. I mean, Bitcoin, blockchain technology. We got tobacco and nicotine-free cigarettes with Taat. I mean, blockchain, it's like disruptive technology after disruptive technology after disruptive technology. Xena turned into Hexo. Xena got acquired by Hexo. I'm waiting for my Hexo shares. I still hold all my Xena shares. I didn't sell anything. What do you think of HCMC? That's a penny stock. I think it's super risky. It's not my favorite. It's a sub penny stock. It's less than a penny, so that's definitely not my favorite. Messiah says, Rich, what do you honestly think Taat will go to once it hits NASDAQ? Your personal opinion. I think, $5 to $10 for the next wave for Taat. I think that's, Taat's shown it can stay around $3. It hasn't been able to stay above 4. I think that's the next level for Taat. Prove that it can stay above 5. And then once it proves it can stay above 5, then, $7.50. And then once it proves it can stay above $7.50, $10. It's going to go in stages. Rain Band says, so any stock that has high short interest will go up even more. Sorry, I don't know what you're referring to.
Not so. If you use a cryptocurrency, one of these, as you call it, decentralized, but we could also call it Wild West, no rules, no protection kind of currencies, and when you load the information of all
AMC Workhorse. Well, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but if you are heavily shorted, you have a tight float, and the company's growing, yeah, you could be in a great situation to get short squeezed. And that's what happens typically. Especially when you got the Wall Street Bets crowd buying all the stocks.
politically, economically, that really makes me uneasy.
So a lot of people really are.
Alex, I appreciate your support, man. We're just getting started. I don't even feel like we have any success yet. I don't feel like we've created any success. I feel like we're just getting started. We'll be a success when everybody knows our name. And we have millions of people on our website. and we got our own show on TV, and we're on Netflix. Till then, we're just getting started. I don't feel like we've succeeded in anything. I'm just getting started.
So there are two ways to think about antitrust first. And one is to say,
How you doing, Dylan? Great to see you, brother.
big is a problem. And it poses a threat economically, and it poses a threat politically. So that's one part. Another is to say, maybe it's time to add to our antitrust laws to make sure that they're covering the kind of platform.
Oh, they're talking about Bitcoin right now on BNN Bloomberg in Washington.
Concentrated power. But the other is
Cryptocurrency, Wild West, no rules, no protections.
off their duffs and get in on this. We need the SEC. We need the Fed. We need others who say
Everybody's going to get into cryptocurrencies, guys. Don't believe the noise. Yeah, I've been really busy too, Dylan. I totally understand, man. Life gets busy. I appreciate your support, though, man.
We have some basic consumer protection that we don't threaten our entire economic system.
All right. Really appreciate you joining us. Massachusetts Democratic.
Why can't we have a dollar and have Bitcoin at the same time? We do right now. I don't see what the problem is. El Salvador just made it legal tender. Dylan says ride and AEMD. Hey, man. I brought AEMD last year to the table when it was only at $4, and today it had a monster day, so it was nice to see. Ride, I'm a little worried about Ride because there's some talk about them not being able to hit their burn rate. They're burning money faster than they're making it. I'm a little concerned about that. So our community's been talking about that today. So I'm not sure about Ride yet, but definitely one that I'm watching and definitely has some serious volatility, that's for sure.
When they're sick, they get comfortable anywhere and spread germs everywhere. Kill over 180,000 germs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to raise cash. That's what I was assuming. But you never know, so you have to be careful. I just want to make sure everyone's aware. Jonas says, hey, Rich, I wrote you a few questions on Instagram for the interview with Seti. I'm really excited. Hey, thank you, Jonas. I appreciate you. Why don't you just put it here? So I'm not on Instagram right now. You can just put it in here and I'll know exactly what they are. I will check it, though. I will check it. Oh, I've been live for almost an hour, so I'm going to say goodbye. If you guys have any last questions, I got 2 minutes. And thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate you guys. I don't know what the news is. I'm going to be meeting with Seti from Taat in a couple hours here, so I'm going to be doing his interview. So stay tuned to that. Bitcoin had a big day today, up 10%. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that, and that you guys can join our club. You guys can join richpicksdaily.com. It's free now for you to join. We also have a VIP membership for VIP members. Anyone can join. We've created a social media platform for traders, richpicksdaily.com. Please join. We've got group chats there where you guys can chat and talk about stocks and cryptocurrencies. And we're just getting started. We'd love to have you guys be involved. Love to get you guys on the site, create a profile, chat, add friends. It's a social media network for traders for stocks and cryptocurrencies. And it's just getting started. We've got members from all over the world that are joining, and we'd love to have you guys be a part of it. It won't be live. It will not be a live interview. It'll be pre-recorded. The interview is at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Regulators' momentum in their effort to make Amazon pay higher taxes. And sticking with Amazon, the tech giant replaced JP Morgan as the issuer on its popular co-branded credit card. Amazon Express and Synchrony are said to be among those bidding on the portfolio. In recent years, banks have loaded up their cards with big perks, but in the world of co-branded cards, it's harder to turn a profit when revenue is often shared with
30 seconds. Any last questions for Taat or Seti before I say goodbye? I don't know when I can post the interview. I know we'll be doing the interview today. Then we'll edit it. Taat will have to review it. Hopefully they approve it. And then when they do, then we'll release it. So hopefully soon. Wow, the Senate just passed a $52 billion support for chip makers. That's big for chip makers.
Mindset Pharma, a unique investment opportunity as an early leader in the rapidly advancing
Mindset Pharma, MSET, on the Canadian Securities Exchange.
Deep
Interesting. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Thank you guys for your likes. If you guys are not winning, you're not watching, we bring you winners and we bring them to you first. We've been doing it for 4 years. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot, all your support. And if you guys like to learn how to trade stocks and cryptocurrencies, go to richpicksdaily.com, join the club, absolutely free. You want to be a VIP member, you can upgrade, be a member, get additional perks, get access to Rich. And I appreciate you guys. Have yourselves a great day. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. Stay tuned to the SETI interview and more videos, more interviews, lots of undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies coming every single day from your boy Rich, and I'm out.